Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing a job interview makeup. I haven't done one of these at all on my channel, so it's really overdue. Anyway, this makeup look is appropriate for work. It's good for a job interview, I think, depending on what kind of job it is. Or it'd be good if there's a boy or girl at work that you really like, that you've got the hots for, and you just want to look really cute for them. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's not the quickest look, so if you're the kind of person that rushes to work or doesn't want to put too much effort in for work, this might not be for you. Anyways, for me, I was always into getting up early and doing my makeup because it's just the funnest thing ever. So I'm going to start out and I'll zoom you in so we can follow close up. First thing I'm going to do is apply a foundation. This is my Makeup Store matte foundation in Olive. I love that foundation because it covers everything pretty well, but it doesn't look like there's heaps of product on my skin. Now I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. I'm going to use this little baby. It is the Makeup Store Aqua Brow, and I'm in the number 15. I really like this stuff. So I've just got a bit on the back of my hand and then put most of it on this YSL brush. And use it very lightly. Then take your foundation brush and run it through the front of the brows just so that you get that nice natural fade, so it doesn't look like big blocks on your eyebrows. Then we can move on to the eyes. I'm going to prime them with my Makeup Store, oh lordy, that's too much, Makeup Store eye primer. And if you've got too much, you can always put your primer under your eye so that when you go to put your concealer on under there, it stays, doesn't budge, doesn't crease. Good life tip there. So the palette I'm using is from Shiseido. The main products that I'm using in this tutorial are actually from Shiseido, because if you remember from a few months ago, I actually uploaded this makeup look. Actually, you wouldn't remember until you see the finished product, but I did upload this look a few months ago on my Facebook page because I was actually doing a campaign with their Facebook page, not with my own, but with their Facebook page, to create looks using some of their new products. So that's why I'm using exactly what I used in that picture, just so I could recreate it exactly. So the only thing I don't like about these palettes is that they don't have like proper names. It's just called the Shiseido Luminizing Satin Eye Color Trio BE213. But they're really lovely satiny palettes. So first thing I'm going to do is take this middle color and pop it all over the lid. So this one's just like my actual eyelid color pretty much. Just a bit satiny, so it's perfect for work. Then with a blending brush, take the darker color and place it right under the socket. This is a pretty typical eye makeup look, I know, but you don't want to do anything that's cray-cray for work. Next, I'll take the lightest shade and place that under the brow bone. This is a really pigmented color. And that's literally all there is to the eyes. No, to the eyeshadow, sorry, not to the eyes. Then you're going to do either liquid or gel eyeliner. This one is from NYX. It's the Jet Black Felt Tip Liner, and you hold it like this. It's pretty funky. Yeah, it's a good eyeliner. I just don't know if that's like how I want to hold it, you know. You don't really have much of an option with this one. Anyway, I should tell you what I'm doing. Just lining my top eyelash line with a thin line of liquid liner. And I'm not flicking it out, I'm just going to make, you know, a neat little point at the end like that. To get that nice thin line, you actually sit the flat of the liner against your eye. You don't come at your eye from the point, you rest the flat part against your eyelid and it kind of stamps the product on. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Action Mascara. So just one coat of mascara and only on the top lashes. Just don't want to overdo it, and I want to keep that nice lifted, elongated effect that my eyes have right now. Then onto the rest of the face. So as you can see, I've got some blemishes on my face here and there. I'm going to use my MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette to get rid of all that stuff. I only cover the really, big monstrosities of blemishes. I don't bother about the tiny ones that you can probably not even see on camera, because no one's going to have perfect skin, and if you cover absolutely everything, it's just going to look so fake. I'm taking the peach tone under my eye and blend that in with your finger. The blush I used was the Shiseido OR308, which is this nice, I think it's matte peach blush. And peach is always just going to look so much more natural on my skin. Really love this blush actually, I should use it more. Update, this blush isn't matte, there's a very subtle golden shimmer to it. Then I'll leave it at blush, and on my lips I'm going to apply this NYX lip liner in orange. Then the star of the show is this lipstick by Shiseido again, and it's called OR418, but I know that the name is Daylily, so it's a beautiful fire truck red. Beautiful. This is going on my favourite lipsticks. I'm actually going to add a bronzer. This is my YSL bronzer. Might be, and that's the finished look. I know it might be a bit too much for some of you, but again, for the other maybe half of you that don't work in a full-on corporate office, it might be really fun for whatever it is that you do. I also wanted to say that I'm now doing blog posts for every single post and more on my blog, which is www.chloemorello.com. I'll put it below, but yeah, I pretty much do a post there like 3 times a week. So if 2 videos a week aren't enough for you, I've got all this and more on my blog. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments.